The race to the moon is back, 21st century style and with a new twist. And we are looking at that as part of our new series, American Innovation, focusing on the transformative role of science and technology in our lives. In the coming months, two startups, one of them Intuitive Machines, the other Astrobotic, will plan to launch the first of what they hope will be a fleet of lunar landers touching down on the surface of the moon. That feat has only been achieved by 3 countries, never a company. As our Mark Strassman shows us, the moon is quickly becoming the next economic frontier of space, if you can stick the landing.
When Intuitive Machines went public in February, NASDAQ's bell also rang as a reminder that space is now big business.
This is mission control.
It's circular, it's smaller.
We designed this to be like the bridge of the Starship Enterprise.
Steve Altemus intends to deliver cargo to the moon. He's co-founder and CEO of Intuitive Machines in Houston.
We're delivering scientific payloads, engineering demonstration payloads, but not the humans themselves.
You believe the moon is the next economic frontier?
For space, the moon is certainly that next step for space exploration. It's within our grasp. Let's go get it.
10 miles to go.
Nothing American-made has touched lunar dust since Apollo 17, more than a half-century ago.
Hey, Houston, the Challenger has landed.
But NASA intends to return astronauts there in a program called Artemis. And Altemus envisions a lunar delivery market with major customers like NASA, private companies, and scientists.
This is it. This is the assembly room.
His company's building a fleet of lunar landers. Its goal, annual launches to delivery addresses 250,000 miles away. The first, called Nova C, aims to carry cargo to the moon's south pole later this summer.
Lunar services. That's about a $100 billion market. And so it was enough for us to say, we're all in.
If Intuitive Machines is the FedEx or UPS of the space delivery market, think of Astrobotic in Pittsburgh as the DHL, which happens to be one of its partners and customers.
This is the lander.
John Thornton is Astrobotic's CEO. He gave us a peek at the company's first lander called Peregrine. We watched them attach the final major piece, the propulsion system.
It's a little bit of a jigsaw puzzle. It's like a moving van.
It is a jigsaw puzzle indeed, and we're trying to maximize the capacity, the performance of the vehicle.
Its first mission will carry 21 payloads to the lunar surface, including this small student-built rover for Carnegie Mellon University, and 5 instruments for NASA.
Right now, NASA is the primary customer. Over time, we see commercial coming online in a bigger way, and right now we actually can sell directly to consumers who want to send things to the surface of the moon.
Peregrine can carry roughly 100 pounds of cargo. Griffin, its second lander, much bigger, can carry 10 times that, delivering this water-hunting NASA rover. But remember, space is unforgiving.
Attempting to reestablish communication with our lander.
A Japanese spacecraft crash-landed on the moon in April. In 2019, both Indian and Israeli lunar missions ended the same way. Thornton tells his customers delivery is absolutely, positively not guaranteed.
All we can promise our customers is we are putting everything we possibly can into these missions to make them as safe and successful as they can be.
Just land softly. That's the key.
Bouncing doesn't help anyone.
If you bounce and you stay upright, that might be okay.
But if you bounce and topple,
that's no good.
For a successful touchdown, the lunar's engine has to perform. From behind a blast wall, we watched Intuitive Machines conduct a test fire.
3, 2, 1.
On descent, the main engine needs to fire for 8 straight minutes and throttle down for a soft landing.
wow.
That was quite impressive.
Yeah.
NASA plans to spend $2.6 billion over the next decade buying delivery services. In all, 14 different American companies are building lunar landers.
Right now we have routine, regular access to the skies. I think by decade's end we'll have routine, regular access to the moon.
High risk, high reward for any company creating space in this emerging market. For CBS Mornings, Mark Strassman in Houston.